I would like to begin with a land acknowledgement. The land on which Scarborough Health Network is located is the traditional territory of many nations, including the Mississaugas of the Credit, the Anishinaabe, the Chippewa, the Haudenosaunee, and the Wendat peoples, and is now home to many diverse First Nations, Inuit, and Métis people. We also acknowledge that Toronto is covered by Treaty 13, signed with the Mississaugas of the Credit, and the Williams Treaty, signed with multiple Mississaugas and Chippewa bands. We pay tribute to the living legacy of all First Peoples of Canada as we strengthen ties with the communities we serve through listening, learning, and adapting culturally safe Indigenous healthcare. We acknowledge that we are all treaty people and accept responsibility to honour all our relations. On behalf of Scarborough Health Network, I'm pleased to welcome you to our Scarborough General Hospital on this very exciting day. We are honoured to be joined by Deputy Premier and Minister of Health, the Honourable Sylvia Jones, along with our dedicated Scarborough MPPs, the Honourable Raymond Cho, Minister for Seniors and Accessibility, the Honourable Vijay Thanigasalam, Associate Minister of Mental Health and Addictions, and MPP Aris Babikian. We're also thrilled to welcome former Toronto Mayor John Tory, long-standing SHN champions John and Kathy Phillips, our incredible staff, hospital, and foundation leadership, and the donors and partners who continue to shape the future of healthcare in Scarborough. Today is about celebrating progress, the kind of meaningful, lasting progress that only happens through deep collaboration and shared vision. Scarborough Health Network and the Government of Ontario have been proud partners in strengthening care for our community, and we are pleased to have you with us to mark this very special moment. It is now my great pleasure to welcome to our Health Minister and Deputy Premier. She is a true champion of hospital innovation and community care. It's the Honourable Sylvia Jones.
Well, thank you very much, David, and good afternoon, everyone. It is indeed wonderful to be back in Scarborough, alongside my colleagues and your local MPPs. Of course, everyone knows Minister Raymond Cho and my outstanding Associate Minister of Mental Health and Addictions, Vijay Thanigasalam. Champions in your community and at Queen's Park, and who are building a more connected and convenient healthcare system right here in Scarborough and indeed across Ontario. On behalf of Premier Ford and our entire government, I want to thank the team at Scarborough Health Network for hosting us today and for everything you do to provide exceptional care for patients and their families in Scarborough and across Toronto each and every day. Under the leadership of Premier Ford, our government has been making record investments in healthcare to provide people of all ages with the right care. We are taking bold and innovative action to make it easier and faster to connect you and your family to the care you need closer to home. And we're seeing the results of those efforts. We are getting shovels in the ground for over 50 hospital development projects and making historic investments to expand access to primary care, to connect every person in Ontario to a primary care provider within 4 years. In Scarborough, our government is connecting nearly 8,000 people to primary care through our historic expansion of new and expanded interprofessional primary care teams. To make primary care more accessible to youth, to seniors, to Black individuals and families, and patients with complex chronic diseases. Through its innovative primary care model, Scarborough Health Network is leading the way in diverting people away from emergency departments by rostering over 350 patients who previously had no primary care provider in just 4 months, connecting them to consistent community-based care. Congratulations. This is an example of what happens when we invest in integrated, team-based primary care close to home. Our government is also investing in a better healthcare experience for people and their families in the community for decades to come by expanding emergency care services at Scarborough Health Network's Centenary site, building 200 new beds and 14 operating rooms through the Birchmount site redevelopment, and improving access to life-sustaining renal care by adding 27 new hemodialysis stations across the General and the Centenary sites. Today, I'm thrilled to join you to celebrate the completion of the new North Pine Diagnostic Imaging Department. Supported by our government's investment of up to $36.6 million in capital funding, this new department will double to space for imaging services at Scarborough Health Network's General Hospital to become one of the most advanced modern imaging facilities in Toronto. Through this investment, this state-of-the-art department will support over 12,800 MRI scans, increase the number of breast screening from 9,500 to 15,000 with an innovative breast imaging center, and nearly double the number of radiology procedures to 2,500 each year, making it faster and easier for more people in Scarborough and the Toronto region to access MRI, mammograms, and other important diagnostic care right in their community. Our government is also making it easier and faster for people to connect to publicly funded surgeries and procedures by adding 100,000 more MRI and CT scans at community surgical and diagnostic centers across the province each year. This is in addition to funding up to nearly 66,000 MRI and more than 31,000 CT operating hours in existing community surgical and diagnostic centers over the past year. We're also continuing to grow the healthcare workforce by adding a historic number of new nurses and laboratory technologists and supporting 700 additional educated seats for medical radiation and imaging technologists, medical radiation extenders, and other allied healthcare providers. It will make it easier for more qualified professionals to enter the workforce sooner, many right here at Scarborough. The new North Pine Diagnostic Imaging Department will play a vital role in connecting more people and families in Scarborough and the Toronto region to the world-class diagnostic care you need, where and when you need it, for years to come. Today's milestone would not be possible without the work of your local MPPs, our health and community partners, and of course, the incredible volunteers, staff, and donors. Thank you for all of your invaluable contributions to making this project a reality, and to all the incredible healthcare workers across Scarborough for the tremendous care you provide to patients and their families. I'd now like to turn the podium over to Associate Minister Thanigasalam to share a few words. Thank you. Stay well.
Thank you, Minister Jones, for being here and for this great announcement. It's truly an honor to be here with Deputy Premier and Minister of Health, Honorable Minister Sylvia Jones, and along with my Scarborough colleagues, Minister Raymond Cho, and of course with the leadership team here at Scarborough Health Network, and also to join John Phillips and Kathy Phillips from North Pine Foundation. And also I would like to acknowledge former Mayor John Tory here. He's a great advocate for Scarborough and Scarborough Health Network, and thank you for the support as well. As someone who raised in Scarborough, this moment is incredibly meaningful to me and many of us in this room. I can remember growing up in this community, a place filled with young families, hardworking families, vibrant neighborhoods, and incredible diversity. But I also remember hearing stories from various people, from neighbors and loved ones, about how difficult it was to access healthcare they deserve is desperately in these areas. But today, standing here as Ontario's new Associate Minister of Mental Health and Addictions, I'm filled with both pride and also gratitude that I want to sincerely thank Minister Jones for her leadership and trust, not only in bringing me onto Team Health, but for being a leader when it comes to making sure people across this province have access to the care they need. I am beyond excited to get to work alongside her and the dedicated team here at Scarborough Health Network in the months ahead. I also want to take this moment to thank the leadership team here at SHN for their incredible work, staff, volunteers, and everyone. From the board of directors to the foundation, they've been doing an exceptional job. Your commitment to this community is nothing short of inspiring to everyone here. So thank you. Thank you for your work to serve Scarborough with compassion and excellence. Nearly 7 years ago, our government made a promise to the people of Scarborough, a promise that we would be true partners in transforming healthcare in this region, which for too long had been left behind. But together, we have delivered. From the new Birchmont Hospital to the expansion of Centenary Emergency Department, we are finally seeing the kind of investment that this community always deserved. But today, we mark yet another milestone, like Minister Sylvia Jones mentioned, the completion of the North Pine Diagnostic Imaging Department with over $36.6 million investment made possible under the leadership of Premier Ford and, of course, Minister Jones. And this new center will reduce the wait times and provide faster access to MRIs, mammograms, and other vital diagnostic services. We are also bringing together a team of world-class radiologists, imaging techs, and nurses, support staff of all who are making a difference every single day. So thank you for your tireless work that you all do. And this is a sign when people to come together, what's possible in Scarborough and beyond. And when we believe in communities like Scarborough, when we commit the commitment that we had from our government, anything is possible. Before I end off, I also want to wish a happy birthday to Deputy Premier and Minister Sylvia Jones. Thank you.
Thank you, Minister Jones, Minister Thanigasalam, and to the Government of Ontario for your continued support of Scarborough Health Networks and the people of Scarborough. Yes, I'm John Phillips, who, with my wife Kathy, am the founder and funder of the North Pine Foundation. We are joined today by our Atif Baskandari, North Pine CEO, and Neil Joshi, North Pine Scarborough Impact Director. We're proud to stand alongside SHN today to celebrate the opening of this exceptional new North Pine Diagnostic Imaging Center, a project that reflects what's possible through strong public philanthropic collaboration. North Pine's commitment to SHN and the Scarborough community is long-term and growing. We believe in investing in care that meets the people where they are, close to home and with compassion. At North Pine, we believe the people of Scarborough have deserved better for a very long time. Scarborough is one of Canada's arrival lounges, a hub for newcomers, people of many, many cultures and walks of life, and yet for decades this hub has been neglected, especially the funding of healthcare facilities. We have all read the dismal statistics. Ministers Jones and Thanigasalam, thank you for recognizing this mismatch. Thank you for investing in Scarborough. Thank you for changing the trend line. As we look ahead, we know there will be more moments like this, more opportunities to come together in partnership with government to strengthen the healthcare system in Scarborough. We eagerly anticipate imminent transformational projects to shape the future of healthcare in Scarborough, particularly the interprofessional primary care team and the emerging Scarborough Health Centre of Excellence. We look forward to standing with you again, ministers, as we continue working together on new and innovative projects that will transform care for this community. Love, Scarborough.
Thank you, Minister Jones, for joining us today and officially opening our brand new North Pine Diagnostic Imaging Centre. It's an exciting milestone in our transformation journey, one that delivers real benefits for patients and families across Scarborough. Already, the new DI concourse is providing faster access to MRIs, CTs, and ultrasound services. It's offering a much improved patient experience with more space, better navigation, and reduced wait times, and giving our teams modern equipment and environment they need to deliver the exceptional care in diagnostic services. We're incredibly proud of this achievement, and we know it's just the beginning. With the continued support of the Ontario government, we look forward to advancing more bold, innovative projects together in the years ahead. Minister Jones, happy birthday, but thank you once again for your support, and we look forward to welcoming you back for many more announcements in Scarborough. I'd now like to welcome Minister Jones back to the stage to take a few questions.
No, I'm not going to tell you how old I am.
We will now begin to take questions from the media, so all media present can now begin to line up behind me at the microphone. And as a friendly reminder, the format is one question and one follow-up. Please state your name and your outlet before your question.
Hi, Minister. Ricardo Alfonso from City News. We just want to have an update on the measles outbreak in Southern Ontario.
Thank you. It's primarily based in southwestern Ontario, and we've actually been working very closely with the Chief Medical Officer of Health, Dr. Kieran Moore. We've been for over a year reinforcing the importance for public health units to refocus their efforts on childhood vaccines. We've also started a public awareness campaign to ensure that caregivers, families understand the importance of keeping their children's vaccines up to date. And I have to say, tying it back to today's announcement, you know, earlier before we came here to share some good news, we actually toured the new interprofessional primary care team that has
Speakers, if you could just remain at the front for group photos.